Hey everyone, welcome to Sam's Sports Corner episode 50. Alright, it's a very special episode. It's episode 50, which is halfway to 100, which I know you can do math, but it's exciting. It's also my birthday, so shout out to me, my twin sister, whatever. It's a great day. We're going to talk some great sports. Alright, first thing we're going to talk about is Tiger back? I can plainly and very clearly say, I don't know. Every part of me, every fiber of my being is saying, no, he's not back. He's fist pumping for second place, which is absolutely what a loser does. There's no winning spirit there. And I've been saying, there's no way he's coming back. There's no way he's coming back. But he got 6th in his last major. He got 2nd in this major. He looked great on Sunday in red, sunglasses. I mean, I'm torn. My personal gut says no, he's not back, but a lot of the signs are pointing towards he's back. So get ready for it. I'm not putting money on anything, but it looks like Tiger's back. I'm torn. Take it as you will. Personally, I don't want him to be back, just in a weird, twisted way, but the numbers say he's back. Next, we're going to talk about, we have another candidate needs a wheelbarrow to carry around his giant, enormous ballsack club to join Tom Brady and the hot dog eating king of the world, Joey the Jaws Chestnut, David Bote. He's been up and down from AAA for the Cubs this year, and on Sunday, the Cubs are down 3-0, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, 2 strikes, bases loaded, and guess what happens? David Bote cranks, smokes a ball for a grand slam. The most clutch hitting in the world, and I am sure there were girls lining up around the block for him when he left Wrigley Field. But he guaranteed his nuts grew 3 times that day, just like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Heart grew 3 times, but just for his nuts. And he's going to need a wheelbarrow to haul them some bitches around because he has been so clutch this season. I honestly believe he needs a starting role. Even when Chris Bryant comes back, I think he either needs to replace Ian Happ or Addison Russell. I know it's not a popular opinion, but through 76 at-bats, he's slashing .329, .539, and a .957. He's crushing it. He's hot. Straight fire. He is stove boiling hot, and he needs to be in the starting lineup. Addison Russell's been mediocre at best at the plate. Personally, that's who I pull out. I pull out Addison Russell, and I put David Bote there. And I know it's not a popular opinion, but that's where I'm at on that one. So we'll see what the Cubs do, but he's red hot, and he doesn't need to be sent back to the minors when Chris Bryant gets back. Lastly, I was going to bitch about Roquan Smith. He still hadn't signed when I had originally wrote out my script or come up with my ideas, but then he signed. So he was holding out on a clause. He wanted to be paid even if he was suspended for off-the-field issues, which is ludicrous. It sets a huge precedent. I don't understand it. I understand his original complaint was he wanted to be paid for being suspended for the new helmet contact rule, whatever. He's a defenseman. He wants to be protected for playing hard. Get that. But to say still want my money if I'm suspended for off-the-field issues such as drugs, beating my wife, girlfriend, DUI, all that's outrageous. Total D-bag move, especially for someone who's got good character. It doesn't make sense for him to be arguing for that. But it looks like they've reached a deal. He signed, and he's going to start playing. I think it's really going to send him back that he's missed literally all of training camp. And I hate that this is the trend we're going to, where rookies are holding out for better parts of their deal. Brian Urlacher brought it up in his Hall of Fame speech, about wanting to immediately sign and get onto the field and start playing so he can get better and be part of that team. And the prima donnas coming out of college nowadays, like Roquan Smith and Joey Bosa last year, don't have that same drive. And it's upsetting. I hope he can overcome this childish prima donna bullshit and become a productive member on the field now that he's actually part of the team. I really, as of this point, I'm disappointed in him as a human being and as a player, and I hope he can overcome that and really become an effective member of this team. Just as a in your face, Swag Kelly threw 2 touchdowns in his preseason game the other day and has now been promoted to second string. So suck it, haters. I was right, and Swag Kelly's a baller, and before the end of the season, he will start a game. Guaranteed. That's a Sam Sports Corner. Put money on it, guarantee. All right, the very last thing is we have an Idiot of the Week. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. It is a tie. It's a tie for the Idiot of the Week. The Rams and the Saints. Would you like to know why they're the Idiot of the Week? Of course you do. That's why you're watching. They are the Idiot of the Week because they are officially the first team ever to have male cheerleaders for their sideline. Yep, you heard it. You heard it right. They are going to have not like, male cheerleaders like, hoisting girls up by their butts like in college, like kick their legs up in the air in splits, dancing male cheerleaders. And I can only assume they do this because they have literally no clue who their fan base is. They just don't understand who watches football. Because your average football watcher is men age 18 to 50. You know who does not want to see grown men in tight shorts dancing around and doing the splits and twirling? Grown men, 18 to 50. It's like one of those Venn diagrams where the circles will never meet. And they're like, no, let's try and force it. It's some kind of PC BS, and they both have brought on at least one male cheerleader. And obviously people are going to freak out about it. I just think it's stupid. It's a complete lack of understanding of who your fan base is and what they want. Do what brings you money. Don't do what's popular on Twitter. Because I'm going to be honest, half the people complaining about BS on Twitter never watched a game of football in their life. So let's bring back some really good-looking, nice, wholesome, big tot cheerleaders and enjoy a game of football. Get out with this PC nonsense. Get out of the political game, NFL. It's not going to work out for you in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next week.